Hi Tarot friends, welcome to video 2 of the Mythology series. Using the Oxford Companion to World Mythology by David Leeming. And we're going to read a passage for each video. Each video I'll just do one passage, so some of them will be really short and some of them will be longer. And I did pre-select this one so that I could have some visuals prepared. So, I opened it randomly-ish. I don't remember. And so, okay, here we go. Where is it? Moon myths. So, I've got some, like I said, it's perfect for tarot, so I've got several tarot and oracle cards set up with the moon. The moon myths. The presence of the moon deity, usually the moon goddess, is ubiquitous in world mythology. Moonlight and moon deities are usually opposed to or related to sunlight, and sun deities in some sense. The association of the moon with the feminine arises in Paleolithic times, perhaps out of a realized connection between lunar phases and those of the female body. The female figure of the famous tiny statuette dating from 20,000 BCE, known as the Venus of La Salle, holds up what appears to be a crescent moon in her right hand. This is the tarot card for the moon. As far as I know, it's not the Venus of La Salle. In the cave of Abridu Rock, sorcerers at Angles sur l'Anglin are three carved goddesses usually thought to represent the trinity of goddesses depicted in so many forms in human history, representing the phases of the moon and the maiden mother crone phases of female life. Just around. For the Greeks, for instance, there was an association of the moon with the Persephone, Demeter, Hecate, and Persephone, Artemis, Hecate trinities. It should be noted that mean is moon in Greek, and that mensis is month in Latin. In Neolithic Catalhuyak, again, I do not know how to pronounce that, if anyone can help me, the goddess is frequently depicted with the horns of her male counterpart, the bull, the latter horns forming a crescent moon. The Mexican Virgin of Guadalupe, one of the world's several black Madonnas, is clearly related to the Aztec earth and moon goddess Tonantzin, and is always depicted standing on a crescent moon. Among many moon goddesses are the Greek Selene and Selim, the Incan Mamakilia, and the Egyptian Hathor. There are moon gods as well. The Vedic primal man, Purusha's mind, becomes the moon. The Aramean Baal Hadad is lord of the moon, and Balts and Slavs have moon gods. Khonsu and Thor are Egyptian gods with moon identities. The Cherokee sun goddess becomes jealous of the moon god because people stare so lovingly at him. Among the Donnas of Zimbabwe, Mwezi, the first man, was also a moon. How about that? Moon myths are particularly present in Chinese mythology. In the Chinese creation myth, the eyes of the primal cosmic man are the sun and the moon. When the sun eye is open, we have daytime, and when the moon eye is open, we have night. There is also a Chinese myth about the 10 suns and 12 moons, the former inhabited by crows, one of the latter by a hart, H-A-R-T, and a toad. The moons stand for the annual lunar cycles. The moons have a mother, Chang'e, who regularly bathes her children in a sacred lake in the west. I do have this one. The famous archer Yi, who destroys 9 of the 10 suns to save the world, takes possession of the drink of immortality, which is then stolen from him by his wife, Henge, who, having run to the moon, becomes the lunar toad. Another name for the mother of the moon is, in fact, Henge. In this connection, it is of interest that in Indian mythology, where Soma is the ambrosial source of immortality for the gods, or the means of communication with them, the moon is also its storage place and sometimes takes its name for itself. There is a Taoist tradition in China that holds that the source of immortality, or at least long life, is the cinnamon tree in the moon, a tree that no amount of chopping can fell. Finally, in China, the moon and the sun are representative of the perfect yin and the perfect yang in the well-known yin-yang symbol. Something not unlike the yin-yang association of sun and moon and other elements occurs in the Indonesian Moluccas, where the wholeness or unity of the absolute divinity is based on the coming together of the opposite but complementary Father Sun and Mother Moon. That was a lot of focus. Let's see, I think I've shown most of these. But as in the Chinese yin-yang system, there is maleness in the moon and femaleness in the sun as well. Thus, the moon is female in its waning and male in its waxing. In Korea, as in China, there is a mythological archer who shoots down unwanted heavenly bodies. In this case, 1 sun and 1 moon. The Khmer people believed that the moon protects humans by at least dimly lighting up the night world. She rides a silver chariot across the sky each night. She, I suppose, being the moon. So then they also have moon goddess, sea moon myths. Okay, well, that's it for the moon, tarot friends. What do you think? I feel like they left out a lot, but this is an older book, so I don't know. I feel like you could write a whole library of books about moon myths. But there were some things that I didn't know, so I appreciate that. So until next time, tarot friends, this is Ultraviolet Morgan saying please, saying phone, please focus. Please subscribe if you like my content, and like, and then, feel free to comment, and let's start some conversations. All right. Until next time, tarot friends, be well.